Learned helplessness is a condition in which one is instructed or propagandized or otherwise coerced into seeing oneself as essentially being a person with no power to change anything that is happening to him. So he is more or less told, without being directly told, that he needs to just sit back and take it and make the best of it. Now, we should always think about learned helplessness when we hear certain slogans, certain buzzwords, especially certain ones that have become widely circulated, that have been widely circulated lately over the last few months. The first, of course, was the new normal, which I believe I've discussed before. But what are the implications of the new normal? When you hear the phrase the new normal, well, it means this is the way things are going to be right now. This is the way things are changing. And, the old ways that you're used to, what you always thought was normalcy or normality, simply doesn't apply anymore. And this is just the way it is now. Or this is the way it's going to be. This is just part of the new normal. That's a particularly odious phrase. It really stuck in my craw from the very beginning. From the first time I heard it, it was just, I could tell. I knew what it was all about. I knew what they were trying to do with it. And it is a phrase that doesn't directly encourage learned helplessness, but the implications of it certainly are that you are helpless, that you are, you can't do anything to, you can't, like that Paul Simon song goes, who am I to blow against the wind, right? The wind is blowing in this particular way, the times they are a-changin', and you better, just get used to it. So more recently, we've been hearing about the Great Reset. Now, incredibly, the liars in the media want to have it both ways. They want to have it. They want to say that talk of the Great Reset is just conspiracy theorizing. There's an article in the New York Times which says, "Oh, look at these conspiracy theorists. Now they're talking about the Great Reset again." What a bunch of idiots. Meanwhile, Time magazine has on their very cover the Great Reset. I mean, look it up for yourself. In those very words. And those very words have come from official sources, the World Economic Forum. This propped up group of this oligarchy-friendly billionaire eugenicist friendly group, the World Economic Forum, was talking in 2016 about how someday soon you'll own nothing and you'll be happy. And again, that whole spiel, it's still out there. You can still watch it. Just type in "you'll own nothing and you'll be happy," and it'll come up. You'll see exactly what they want for you, exactly what they plan for all of us. Once again, the whole idea behind the Great Reset is learned helplessness, right? Because we're not taking part in this Great Reset. We're not we're not asked for our input concerning this Great Reset. This is something that is being done supposedly for us, but really to us. It's all about prepositions, right? It's supposedly a change that they're going to make to the world in order to make the world a better place and make us all happy. Well, did we ask for them to change? I certainly didn't. I didn't ask for them to change the world to make me happier by taking away all of my possessions and supposedly resulting in a happier me. That's not something I ever recall requesting, and Millions and millions and millions of people feel the exact same way, and yet they tell us the Great Reset is coming. In other words, this is something that they're going to do. Just like the new normal is just something it's happening. It's just the way that it is now, and you can't change that. The Great Reset, it's coming. It's just the way that it is now. It's the way that it's going to be now, soon, and you can't change that. There's so much mendacity to this type of rhetoric. First of all, there's the implied learned helplessness, which is sleazy, rhetorically sleazy, rhetorically scummy in the first place, being disingenuous. But then there's also the disingenuousness of the way that they speak of these things as if they were just things that were happening. The things that, we're heading into the new normal now. Like no one is making this new normal, quote unquote, normal. And there's going to be a great reset now. Well, who's doing the resetting? Somebody's doing the resetting, right? So it's not like the resetting is just happening on its own. And yet they want us to somehow think, this is how things are going to be changing. And again, to think in terms of almost like the weather. Today the weather's not so good. It's raining outside. No use complaining about it, though. It's the weather. You can't do anything about the weather. Let's leave aside weather changing technology, which exists. I know it exists, and I know you probably know that it exists, but put that aside for now. These are not naturally occurring phenomena. These are things that they are doing. These are things that they are planning. These are things that they are actively orchestrating, and we do not have to go along with it. It's not something that is just going to happen. It's not something that's just it's not something that is inevitable. Don't think in the way that they're trying to frame your mind into thinking, because these people, yes, they are powerful, but they are by no means all powerful, and we are not helpless. We are not helpless before them. There is plenty that we can do to resist what they are attempting to change the world into. And there's a whole wide range of options, of ways in which we can choose not to participate in these schemes that they are attempting to put into effect. And that's all for now. That's all I'll say about it for now. There's more I could say, but I'm going to hold back and let you just chew on what I have given you so far. Thanks for watching. My name is Andy Nowicki. You can check out my work at altrightnovelist.com.